Welcome back to another episode of the Jacksonville Buzz's Buzzworthy Businesses. I'm Steve Strum, sitting here next to probably a $10,000 robot, but the creator of said robot is actually Coach Kalai Sankar, who is Coach K to many people from Shiva Robotics Academy in Jacksonville, Florida. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Steve. How are you?
I am afraid to move right now because either I'm going to break this robot or I'm going to scratch the couch. Either way, I'm in big trouble. Gosh, it's good to see you. You've got a lot of stuff going on. So for all the people that may not have seen previous episodes, you have a robotics company that is educating children and young adults in the ability to design, build robots that are task-oriented.
Exactly.
So two different kinds, right? So my son, you are literally the inspiration of my son getting into robotics. So Stevie, hey, look, it's Coach K.
Hey,
but there's two kinds, right? There's the robots that beat each other up, which is what Stevie does. BattleBots. And then there's the robots that are skill-based. And both of these are needed. So we were talking offset to the producers about the reason for it. And if you think about the Mars rover, right? So the Mars rover needs to be able to land and go scoop samples and put the samples into the bucket to analyze it. But then also the robot needs to be able to traverse unknown territory that they may need to destroy something, move a rock or whatever in order to be able to do the thing. So they're both sides.
Exactly.
You focus on the skill-based side, which is what we're going to talk about today, and some really cool things that you're doing in partnership with major colleges in this program.
Exactly.
I think we're all caught up now. What do you have that you're working on now? Because every time I talk to you, something different.
So we started with Lego robots, and then we moved ahead to metal robots and 3D printing and like CNC machines. And now we are offering our summer programs at FSCJ, the Florida State College in the downtown campus at their state-of-the-art Advanced Technology Center. So there are really true robotic arms in there. And like the students can have first-hand experience of it. They can take a field trip and they can build some robots, code it, and program the sensors to do the exact mission that they wanted to do.
So you started off with a facility, I've been there a million times, that was literally the genesis teaching very young children how to do this, and all the way up through high school. You're progressing now into the college.
Yes.
So, like, help me understand, like, walk me through, like, your journey has been just amazing. And I've had the opportunity to follow your career, the TED Talks and the 40 under 40s and, all the things. What is around the corner for what you're providing to the area about robotics education? Like, you've got events coming up, you've got some stuff in the summertime, like, you're continuing to grow and grow and grow and grow. Like, the sky's the limit. What's next? Is this thing going to start moving?
Yeah, it will. Yeah, eventually. So I see like the
like right now and like rip my ear off. Hopefully not. No, this is not the BattleBot. This is the nice robot. This is not the BattleBot one.
It's a service robot, so it'll make your life easy. It can serve you. So whatever task you ask it to do, it'll do it. You want a cup of coffee, he can fetch it for you. If you program it, add a servo and tweak the robotic arm a little bit, it can be a great end effector which can grab things and bring things to you. So that's exactly what the kids will be learning, how to design a robotic arm and how to make the robot go forward. If there is an obstacle in the front, how the ultrasonic sensor can detect it and make a turn. So all those we will be giving them for an hour and a half. We will be giving them a hands-on experience in which the students will follow the instruction. They will build it, code it, and make it move. And then they take home a small souvenir, which will be like a visual reminder to remind them to stick with the STEM field. So we are providing this experience for over 900 students from all the different Title I schools in Jacksonville. And this program, it's called Summer Field Trip Enhancement Program, and it's fully funded by City of Jacksonville.
So the Summer
Field
Trip Robotics
Enhancement
Program.
Yeah.
So you and I have known each other for a long time. Your daughter, who's now an adult, out of college?
Yes.
Out of college. And my son was 3 when we met you. And now he's driving and your daughter's 30. Robots are cool. They're really neat, right? This thing's cool. That thing's cool. that thing spins around. There's an iPad right there that'll probably make this thing turn into like, an evil thing and rip my ear off. But what are you teaching the kids for the jobs of the future? As we kind of take this away, it's your passion project. I mean, your kids were, really into that. You've got a following, you've got really great reputation in this phase of your life, but what are you teaching the kids? Like, why robots? Why does this matter?
Yeah, it matters a lot because it's not just learning science, technology, engineering, and math. It's learning it's like a personality development. That's what I always say, because students, they build these robots. And if they want, they can compete in first robotics tournament. And as a matter of fact, this weekend, I'll be one of the judges in the World Robotics Championship happening in Houston. And I see this kids, it teaches them a lot of discipline and having that single-minded focus. So if this is my goal, and if I have a single-minded focus, we can achieve any goal. So it keeps them very motivated. And even if they fail several times, they fail forward. So in robotics, they say making a mistake, it's okay. There's not like one right way to build a robot. It could be built in several different ways. So that eliminates the fear of failure from the kids. They want to give it their 100% and achieve it. And most of our students, so though they were excelling in robotics field, when they went to college, it's not necessarily they are in the STEM careers. Whatever career that they choose, they will shine in it because they are learning hardworking, resilience, and persistence through robotics. So.
With the skill set for the jobs of the future.
Exactly.
Because the AI, robotics, all that stuff is here, and it's going to be here. And it's applicable everywhere from a fast food restaurant all the way to a hospital doing heart surgery or aneurysms to where minutes matter.
Exactly.
And you're giving those kids and young adults the skills, tools, and resources to excel. And, I've got an engineer brain son myself. The thing that I got to tell you, the most grateful I am about this is we take it away for all these parents that are sitting there going, let me check that out. Stevie had some challenges on soft skills because he's so smart, right? And I'm pragmatic. My son's not going to be the center of a basketball team, but he's so intelligent. He's like way up here. And when he talks to you, it almost seems like not necessarily condescension, but he's just so forward thinking that forgets some of the things back here that we need to be thinking about. One of the experiences that I've had through this robotics business is not only does he get the skills and the resources to be viably competitive in tomorrow's workforce, but it also helps to teach soft skills because in this little engineering group, he's communicating. So we're getting past the one-word answers. We're getting into not the showmanship. I mean, I get it, right? There's, this is my mother all day long, but the personality profile sometimes of an engineer may not have as much of a robust outgoing personality, but you're teaching them not just robots, but how somebody who has that intellect and that personality to exist with the other 90% of the planet that may not be quite there. So from our family, literally my family to you, and from our family at Client Focused Media to Shiva Robotics, as always, thank you so much for coming. I'm terrified to move right now because I don't want to get in trouble by the producers or you. But I love you, but this is great. But we can't do it without these people. Guys, the robot stuff, really, really cool. Make sure you check out Shiva Robotics on our website, which is thedailynewsnetwork.com. If you like this episode, share the episode. Remember always to live with gratitude.